Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your Fall Equinox Tarot reading. I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and today we're just doing quick, short attention span tarot readings, all about balance and restoring balance, where you can restore balance in honor of the fall equinox. So I've got the Aquarian Tarot here. I've already shuffled it just for you. Let's get into it. Oh, the Hierophant and Six of Pentacles. I have to tell you, Sagittarius, you are the first sign. I've gone through all of the zodiac up to Sagittarius, from Aries to you. You are the first sign to not get a Wands card. This is very interesting. So you're having a different kind of fall than the rest of us with the fiery wands in our reading. First, we have the Hierophant, which really melds with that part of Sagittarius that loves learning, that loves knowledge, education, kind of the foundations, the underpinnings, the pillars of knowledge and wisdom. With the Hierophant, there is that sense of kind of traditional wisdom. So this would be traditional schooling, going back to university, going back to finish a degree or get a new license, additional license, that sort of thing. But there's also the suggestion with this card facing you that that you might be doing some teaching, that you might be doing some leading, that you might become a mentor for someone based on your area of expertise. Now, what's interesting about this is right next to the Hierophant is the Six of Pentacles, which is so often a card about reciprocity, right? Even if you're a person who doesn't think that they're really rich or have a lot, the Six of Pentacles is encouraging you to give back to your community or give back to your family with whatever resources you might have. That could include wisdom, that could include experience, that could look even something like coaching or mentoring in some way. Of course, if you have the funds, this could also be investing in a youth group, an after-school club, in your community in some way or in your family. And I say that in part because the duality or the kind of balance between the giving and being a part of the flow and sharing your resources next to the Hierophant, which is all about education and being a leader. There's really this really strong sense in this reading about providing in a sort of traditional way to your community, into a group or association that you feel very close to. So for some of you, it might be going back to your alma mater and maybe investing in a new gym or helping with the fundraising for your old school or your community theater or something like that. What's also lovely about this card is often there is a payback for that sort of investment in your community. So, of course, that isn't why we volunteer, and that isn't why we give to those less fortunate. It isn't about being noticed or validated or, getting a write-up or getting your name on the back of the, theater seat that you donated or whatever it is. But there is this piece that as you play your part and feed into kind of the universal flow in whatever way you can, whether that's financial or with skills or services or just general enthusiasm, there is a kind of a karmic payback in some other part of your life. And I would say with these two cards, kind of in tandem here, it really looks a lot like education. It really looks a lot like, you know, being involved with an old, your former school or your kids' school, or mentoring in some way in your community, coaching, sharing the wisdom that you have, sharing some, just even English as a second language at the, at a community sort of college night school sort of thing. You can share your wisdom. You can really be a leader, be a teacher, and be a role model in this next phase. I hope that speaks to you, Sagittarius. I hope that gets you fired up and excited, gives you some ideas or some options of kind of where to go next. But in any case, thank you so much for dropping by. Take good care.